In the year 2018, Okoth Obado, the then governor of Migori County, was linked to the murder of Sharon Otieno, a 26-year-old university student. Her body was found in Cordero Forest, 7 months pregnant, stabbed 8 times. The trail of evidence led to the arrest and detention of Okoth Obado and his closest workers. But as the court case drags on, one question lingers: will justice ever be served? Sharon Otieno was a vibrant young woman from Homa Bay County, born into a modest family. A student at Rongo University, she was pursuing a degree in medical records, dreaming of a stable future for herself and her young children. Known for her beauty and ambition, Sharon's life was full of promise, but she will soon cross paths with a man whose influence will change everything. Okoth Obado, the charismatic governor of Migori County, was a towering figure in Kenyan politics. Obado's rise to power was a classic rags to riches tale. A former teacher, Obado came into the limelight when he contested for the Migori gubernatorial seat in the year 2013 and won, climbing the ranks to become a prominent figure in Nyanza politics. Known for his charm and influence, Obado was a married man with a happy family, but his personal life was about to take a scandalous turn. It was in the year 2017 at a social event in Nairobi that Sharon and Obado's paths crossed. She was a young student, captivated by his authority and charisma. He was a governor drawn to her youth and ambition. What began as a chance encounter soon blossomed into a secret romance. They exchanged messages, met discreetly in hotels, and shared moments hidden from the public eye. For Sharon, dating a powerful man like Obado offered a glimpse into a world of opportunity. For Obado, Sharon was a breath of fresh air in his high-stakes political life. Their relationship, though passionate, was fraught with challenges. Obado was married and Sharon was a student with her own dreams, yet they continued their affair, navigating the secrecy with care. By early 2018, their bond had deepened, but everything changed when Sharon discovered she was pregnant. For Sharon, the pregnancy was a turning point. She saw it as a bond that could solidify her relationship with Obado. She confided in friends that she believed he will support her and their child. But for Obado, the news was a ticking bomb. As a public figure with a family and a political career, a pregnancy with a young student could unravel everything. According to court testimony, Obado initially promised to support Sharon, sending her money and exchanging affectionate messages. But tensions began to mount. Obado admitted to the court that his affair with Sharon was an open secret, known to his staff, his wife, and even his son, Dan. Sharon, ambitious and bold, reportedly saw herself as more than a mistress. According to court testimony, she demanded a lifestyle befitting a governor's wife, including a house in Nairobi or Kisumu worth 25 million shillings and 5 million shillings for upkeep. Obado claimed he was supportive, promising to buy Sharon a plot of land in Homa Bay and build her a 3-bedroom house worth 3.5 million shillings. He sent her money for rent and medical expenses, including 100,000 shillings sent in May of 2018. But tensions were rising. Sharon insisted on a house in Nairobi or Kisumu, a demand Obado rejected. The pregnancy became a point of conflict. Witnesses testified that Obado suspected Sharon was involved with Dan, his son, a taboo in their Luo culture. He allegedly cut off direct contact with her after learning she was recording their conversations. Sharon, feeling ignored, grew desperate. She reached out to Nation journalist Barack Oduor, reportedly to expose her affair with Obado and secure financial support. This decision would set a deadly chain of events in motion. On the 3rd of September 2018, Sharon met Obado's aide, Michael Oyamo, at Grace Hotel in Rongo, accompanied by Oduor. The meeting was meant to discuss her demands, but it quickly turned sinister. Oyamo paid their bill and led them to a Toyota Fielder. Moments later, Oyamo alighted and 2 men jumped into the car, sandwiching Sharon and Oduor. As the vehicle sped toward Homa Bay, Oduor sensed danger. In a daring escape, he jumped from the moving car at Nyangweso Market, sustaining injuries. Sharon wasn't so lucky. The next day, September 4th, 2018, a farmer named Moses Ongili stumbled upon a horrific sight in Kodera Forest. Sharon's naked body lay face down, mutilated. She had been stabbed 3 times in the neck, 4 times in the back, and once in the abdomen. A postmortem examination revealed that Sharon was strangled, stabbed 8 times, and possibly sexually assaulted before her death. Her unborn child, pierced by the same knife, was also dead. The nation was outraged, and all eyes turned to Okoth Obado. The investigation moved swiftly. The first to be arrested was Michael Oyamo, Governor Okoth Obado's aide, for the suspicion of his connection to the abduction of Sharon and Barack. Police traced the Toyota Fielder used in the kidnapping, arresting its driver, Jackson Otieno Gumbo, and later Caspal Obiero, a county clerk whose wife owned the vehicle. DNA evidence confirmed Obado as the father of Sharon's unborn child, leading to his arrest on the 21st of September 2018, and on the 24th, he was charged with aiding and abetting her murder alongside Oyamo and Obiero. All the 3 pleaded not guilty. Obado spent 33 days in remand before being released on a 5 million shillings bail, while his co-accused were initially denied bail due to strong evidence linking them to the crime. The trial, presided over by Justice Cecilia Githua, has been a roller coaster. 42 witnesses, including Oduor, testified against Obado, Oyamo, and Obiero. The prosecution argued a coordinated effort led to Sharon's abduction and murder, pointing to Obado's discontent with her pregnancy. Obado, however, maintained his innocence, claiming he was in Nairobi at Raila Odinga's residence on the night of the murder. He admitted to the affair, confessing to his wife and promising to support Sharon financially. His lawyers argued that no witness placed him at the crime scene and that he was targeted due to public pressure. The case exposed raw emotions. Sharon's mother, Melida Auma, wept in court, grappling with the loss of her daughter and unborn grandson. Obado's family too faced public scrutiny, with his wife, Helen, aware of the affair and even offering Sharon a family-owned house, an offer Obado declined. The affair's publicity on social media and Obado's willingness to take responsibility painted a complex picture of a man caught between duty and scandal. In January of 2025, Justice Githua ruled that Obado, Oyamo, and Obiero have a case to answer for Sharon's murder, though they were acquitted of the unborn child's murder due to insufficient evidence. The defense argued that the case was built on circumstantial evidence, with Oyamo's lawyer questioning Oduor's escape story. As of May 2025, the trial continues, with the next hearing set for May 19th. Obado insists that the real killers are still at large, while Sharon's family demands justice. 7 years after Sharon Otieno's brutal murder, Kenya waits for answers. Was Okoth Obado a mastermind behind a heinous crime or a victim of circumstance targeted for his high profile? The court's verdict remains uncertain, leaving Sharon's children, her parents, and a nation in limbo. As the case unfolds, the one truth is undeniable. A young woman's life was cut short, and her story will not be forgotten.